Hello, we are the team from A for One Brewhouse. Today, we will be presenting the marketing plan that we have been working on the past few months. If there is anything that is unclear throughout the presentation, feel free to review our full marketing plan that we have provided. And lastly, we would like to thank you for taking the time to join us today. Next, we will give you a brief overview of what our presentation is all about. To start, we will be talking about A41 Brewhouse's current situation. Next, we will get into the marketing plan objectives. From there, we will talk the target market. Next, position statement. Then I will get into the marketing mix, the budget and ROI, and then we will conclude.
Our goal is to provide value information to 841 Brewhouse and make strategic decisions on how 841 can improve its marketing efforts to drive more traffic in its brewhouse. 841 Brewhouse's current situation is that it has a decreased revenue of about $20,000 in the last 4 years. Its main competitors, Second Salem, Jessica's, and Fat Jack's, has seen no fluctuation in its revenues and has remained the same for the past 2 years. 841 is currently the business with the lowest revenue of the 4 restaurants. As for its brews, 841 currently has a 12-tap beer selection with 4 of its own home brews being served. In this marketing plan, the objectives to help 841 are to increase awareness by 10% and increase the takeout orders by 10% as well.
Okay, so for industry analysis, beer brewing is becoming a popular hobby that many people both in the US and Wisconsin are honing and successfully making money on what they love doing. So 841 Brewhouse is basically cashing in on creating not only a specialty craft beers, but creating a specific market segment, which is brew pubs. This market segment has seen an explosion in recent years of a hybrid restaurant that not only brews its own beer, but has a selection of IPAs, craft beers, and a variety of special entree items, appetizers, and more traditional bar foods. So for competitive analysis, 841 Brewhouse sees a variety of competitors throughout Whitewater, with fast food chains and locally owned businesses. Some of the locally owned restaurants include Second Salem Brewing Company, Jessica's Family Restaurant, and Fat Jack's Sports Bar and Grill. All 3 competitors are within 1 mile of 841 and all within walking distance from each other. Jessica's offers a wide-ranging menu. It serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It makes this restaurant different in its variety of food that customers can get during each period of the day and the hours that it is operating. Fat Jack's basically is in the same boat as Jessica's in sales revenue. It's $375,000 in 2019, but they have not seen any growth in the last 3 years. So that makes Fat Jack's interesting for the consumer is that it offers trivia night and has weekly specials that bring in customers. And then lastly, for Second Salem, they lead the way in competitiveness against 841. Not only do they brew their own beer, but Second Salem also sells and distributes its own craft beers. Its menu offers similar items in different variations, but Second Salem has a more limited selection as compared to 841. So for company analysis, 841 Brewhouse is determined to provide high quality food at quality prices to ensure that its customers are satisfied with the experience. 841 Brewhouse has the expectation to serve a traditional American style menu with simple recipes, creating an appeal to its customers by offering American style food at reasonable prices. 841 provides a different special each night of the week, such as Build-A-Burger on Tuesday nights, Wing Wednesday, Friday night fish fry, and Saturday night prime rib. So basically, management noticed that its competitors have specials similar to its own, and they needed to do something to differentiate themselves from the competition. Lastly, for customer analysis, 841 Brewhouse has distinct market segments where customers are looking for quality craft beers at reasonable prices. 841 is a business-to-consumer based brew pub. It's located within a 10-minute drive of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater's campus. Because Whitewater is a college town, 841 will have multiple target segments including college-age students, college graduates looking to expand their palates, and an older crowd that is interested in a more fine dining experience with locally brewed craft beer. So for objectives, this marketing plan has been designed to increase awareness of 841 Brewhouse by 10%, as well as increase takeout orders by 10%. This will be achieved by focusing on 4 main target markets: college-age students, college-age adults, whitewater workers, and retired relaxers. In the 2019-20 school year, 12,368 students enrolled in the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. This accounts for 83% of Whitewater's population. This is why college-age students and college-age adults are 841's main markets. Because UW-Whitewater's student account for a vast majority of the population, it's essential that 841 advertises and positions its restaurant to attract more students. One objective is to increase awareness of the restaurant by 10%. The second objective is to increase takeout orders by 10%. Both of these objectives will be achieved by advertising through school events, social media campaigns, and digital marketing. These advertisements will be designed to appeal to 841's target markets.
For this marketing plan, we looked at 4 different segments. But in 2019-2020 school year, 12,368 students were enrolled into Whitewater. This accounts for 83% of Whitewater's overall population. Therefore, college-age kids and college-age adults are 841's main targets. For college kids, this group is made up of male and female UW-Whitewater students ranging from ages 18 to 20 years old. Some of these students are just arriving at college and want to see everything that the college has to offer for them. These students live in the dorms, but they also eat out along with eating at one of the couple cafeterias that are offered here on campus. The average income for this segment is $8,000 to $12,000. However, they still do get help from their parents financially or from financial aid. They are mainly influenced through social media, but can also be reached through search engines and posted in the dorms. For college adults, this group is made up of male and female UW-Whitewater students ranging in ages from 21 to 25 years old. Some of these students are attending grad school and have grown out of the college bar scene. Therefore, after a long day of school and studying, they enjoy sitting down with a few friends and having a local brew in a casual environment. These students enjoy going to the college bars every once in a while, but would much rather drink in a more quiet, calm area and enjoy a light meal to go along with their drinks. The average house income for the segment is $10,000 to $16,000. Their parents still assist them a little bit financially, and they want to go to the brew house because it reminds them of home. For the positioning statement, for residents, 841 is the brew house that delivers personalized craft beers and bar-style food while delivering a premier customer experience in Whitewater. Come in and sit down for a meal or reserve a section for a party and leave with the satisfaction you will not find anywhere else.
For product strategy for 841 Brewhouse is to succeed in the restaurant industry, to create a unique set of specialty brews that sets them apart from the competition. These brews are available for the entire year and mostly handcrafted by 841 themselves. These featured brews establish 841 Brewhouse and is offering beer that can't be replicated by its competitors, which gives potential customers the incentive to want to eat at 841 because of this desire. Not only does 841 Brewhouse serve a fantastic set of tap beers, but they also have a selection of food to match the beer they serve. This consists of food items of the highest quality compared to its competitors and an average amount of menu variety within the industry. The product strategy for 841 Brewhouse is to create an unbeatable experience by offering a line of handcrafted craft beers to match their selection of menu items. So for pricing strategy, when it comes to this, 841 Brewhouse is positioned well amongst its competitors. The experience that 841 offers makes them a restaurant that is willing to offer higher prices to its target market. The strategy is based on demand for 841's products, which is high enough where they can offer prices larger than that of their competitors. Their strategy also works well with the environment of the restaurant because of the ability to hold special events and appeal to those looking for a variety of seating options. To give customers even more of a reason to visit the restaurant, 841 offers deals like Build Your Own Burger Night and Wing Wednesday. To have deals on certain nights like this appeal to those who might not be able to afford other menu items, especially for the many college students who, find this convenient for themselves. The pricing strategy for 841 Brewhouse is to offer prices that match the experience and product quality mixed with the customer's demand for the services.
Next up is Place. 841 conducts most of its business right outside its restaurant. It has a nice bar area, dining area, banquet hall, and even outdoor seating. They also offer takeout orders where people can call ahead in advance and take out their food and bring it home. The last P of the marketing mix is the promotion strategy. First, they will utilize Google Ads. The goal of the Google Ads campaign is to reach consumers through text ads. To accomplish this, it is essential that 841 spends time researching relevant keywords to make sure that they appear at the top of the search results. Next, they will utilize social media. They will create organic and paid or sponsored posts to make sure that they are reaching new customers and providing content for the ones that they already have. They will also use utilize an influencer marketing campaign. The influencer that we identified for them is the UW Barstool account. This account has around 12.9 thousand followers and is followed by students who attend UW Whitewater. Hence, A for One should work with this account to help promote A for One and what they have to offer. They will also utilize their email marketing. This will be for consumers who have already subscribed to their email list. Lastly, they will utilize outbound marketing. The goal of this promotional strategy is to reach A for One's target market in a way that is not digital. Therefore, A for One will create small flyers and hang them around campus with the permission it will get from UW Whitewater. Hence, A for One will capitalize on promoting its restaurant on the college campus, which will help generate brand awareness and drive more students to the restaurant. As for the budget and ROI, A for One Brewhouse will spend about $6,000 for the year in regards to its marketing efforts. A for One will realize $18,000 in revenue and have a profit of $12,000. Therefore, the brewhouse will see a 100% ROI. We estimate that they will see 117,000 impressions during these tactics. In conclusion, we provide information and strategies to increase customers for A for One. Also, from research that we found, we think that they should increase awareness by 10% and also increase takeout orders by 10%. To accomplish these goals, they will have to invest around $500 a month, but they will see 100% ROI. Once again, thanks for spending the time to listen to our presentation. Thanks.